Are you laughing at me fuck with my mic?
I sure am.
Alright, I'm done.
What a great intro that was. Welcome to the stream, guys. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, good
No.
afternoon, good evening. I don't know if anyone's in the evening hours yet. How is everyone today? I'll wait for you guys to type while Matt answers. How are you today, Matt?
I'm alright. I think I overfilled my coffee pot.
Probably. Did you fill it over the max fill line in the water tank?
Just feels like a suggestion to me. Until water was all over my counter, then I was like, oh no, they mean it.
Was it oh. Yeah, you know there's holes in the back of coffee pots, right?
Yeah, I do now.
Yeah. That's where all that water went. That's why there's a max fill line.
Yes. Better than what I thought was happening, which I thought it was just broken.
No. Did you at least get your coffee though?
No, it's making itself right now.
Oh. Never mind that. How much coffee were you planning on making?
6 cups? I have a tiny pot.
More than one pot of coffee then.
It's like a little more than one. Here's my thing. Is like it should be able to hold as much water as the pot itself can hold. Because that's all I did was fill up the pot all the way and then dump it into the back of the machine. So what's wrong with that? Like why? I think that's bad manufacturing.
No, I agree. But then that's just like a test of patience right there. Like you fill it up to the max fill line, wait until it starts brewing, and then you pour more water into it while it's still brewing.
That is a very good public investigator name.
And there you go.
My name is Max Fillline.
I like how you put PI, public investigator, like you had to explain the PI.
Well,
or is
PI
that
is usually private investigator.
Okay, so it's a good thing that Steve did explain that, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. Unless he's both. He's a public and a private investigator. When he's doing public investigating, it's no secret. Like, everyone knows what he's doing. Like, he has a jacket on and everything. Nobody really even knows what he's investigating. It's just, like, general public stuff. Your middle name and the street you grew up on?
No, that's your, something else. I thought it was like...
I don't know.
Your porn name is your first pet you grew up on. So maybe your public investigator or private investigator is or detective. I would be Alan Revere.
That's a pretty good one. Wait, sure. For the private investigator name?
Yeah.
Okay, so mine would... I guess the street I grew up on is Fillmar, but I don't know. So Dane Fillmar.
That is really good.
Or the street that I lived on first.
That's what... Well, yeah, it's the street... Well, I guess.
I grew up here, technically. But if we did the street I lived on first, it would be Dane Sabra.
Yeah, I think it's the one you first have ever lived on. Dane Sabra.
Ah, they're not bad. Neither of them are bad. Ew, gross. Oh, it's an inside joke from the Dark of the Night Discord.
The public investigator part is an inside joke from the Dark of the Night Discord.
Norix Paul? Wait.
Your middle name is Norix? Or your... Yeah. Or are you doing that
backwards?
If
that's your middle name, that's a dope middle name. Yeah.
And the street is called Paul? Paul Street?
It's your middle name and then the street you first lived on. We'll go with first lived on.
Middle name and street you first lived on.
Now, yeah.
Now we're just patiently waiting.
The impatient. Elizabeth Alexander. Got 2 first names.
No, Pet is your porn star name. Pet and then the first street you lived on. Or street you grew up on. Ever.
Norix Paul is a pretty good Porn star name though. I feel like
Agreed.
this is a good one. Norix
Can you
is a
guys
cool
hear my
name,
coffee?
though. Is it on the counter now?
Can you hear now?
Yeah, I heard it before still. But you ever wait, speaking of which, you ever put butter in your coffee? I think you just turned yourself entirely off. So you should probably Oh my god, yeah. There you go.
Liar.
Well, I saw your mouth moving for like a whole sentence. I hate you. But yeah, butter in your coffee. Ever try that?
I've not ever tried butter in my coffee. You ever tried salt on your apple?
No. Sounds weirder, honestly.
Tasty.
How much salt though? It's like a pinch.
Just salt it. Just salt. No, just salt the apple and take a bite. Salt it some more.
Hang on.
Bite.
You know what pisses me off?
No.
Is it Uncle Tom related?
Let's hear it.
He eats tomatoes like apples.
I mean,
Fucking hate it.
I love tomatoes, and I could eat one like an apple.
But you're civilized and you don't, right?
I don't because, yes, it would be very strange.
And also very messy. I would assume.
Yeah,
I don't eat tomatoes unless they're on the burger.
Same reason I don't eat plums or peaches. Is fuck that. It's all over your hands. It's not worth it.
It upsets me. And the worst part is, that's not the worst part. The worst part is the whole thing in general. But he also just carries the salt shaker around with him while he's doing it and just dumps it right on there. It's uncivilized.
That's what you do with the apples and salt people. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Salty tomato.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not going to say yeah because I don't like tomatoes. So no, it doesn't. I only like tomatoes when they're on top of my burger. I still can't hear you.
Tomatoes.
Man, you're like really cutting out a lot today.
Is that better?
Oh, no.
Is it worse?
Yeah, I can hear everything you're saying, but... No,
am I cutting out more?
No, I can hear you steadily now, but you're just grainy.
Checkity check. 1, 2.
That's better. That's good. I like this.
Let's do all the things that you want to do.
Alright, well, Ace Ventura, right?
Hmm?
There we go. I got that one.
Probably my sensitivity is too low on Discord.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a thing.
Ed, it's your first time watching this. Welcome.
It is. I'm very excited to have
How are you
Ed Boy
today,
here
sir?
today.
You're off today, which is good. Are you having that last truth, or did you have it last night? I don't remember.
I think he drank it last night. Yeah, because we kept playing games.
Right, that's right. We also talked about how it would be ridiculous to leave one beer in the fridge. What's the point?
Well, see, okay, here's the thing, Steve. Back onto the salt topic real quick. You don't just have it sitting in your pocket. You line your pockets with like plastic wrap or foil, whichever you prefer, honestly. Then you just like...
Or, you could be a normal human and have like salt packets.
That too. That's an option. Or, let's just not eat the tomato like an apple while we're walking around the house.
Elise also hates tomatoes. Elise hates tomatoes even on her burger.
No, see, I need just like a moderately sized slice of tomato on my burger because it adds like a refreshing taste to the burger. Whereas like, okay, so like the meat patty can still be good on the burger. Like it can still be nice and seasoned and have a good taste. But you need that like cool, crisp, refreshing flavor from a tomato to like cut that, You feel me? Otherwise, you're just getting too much meat. Getting too much meat in your mouth.
Ed, your mom is a psycho. We've all met her.
I have, yes. Very
She could
nice
take
lady
in.
though.
She could take. Oh yeah, she's great. But she could easily stab you with a spoon.
I wouldn't doubt it. Um,
Aunt Katie.
I just call her Ed's mom.
I still call her Aunt Katie
She is your
because
aunt.
just calling her Katie would be weird.
I think I broke my desk the other day. Not the other day. It's been broken for a while. But I
Grandma
don't know
eats
how.
Ed and Steve and not you, Trevor. Grandma eats tomato and mayonnaise sandwiches, which I've never done, but I love tomatoes and I love mayonnaise.
Who was here the other day? I don't remember. But my mom, Matt and Steven's aunt, in her younger years, like in her 20s, used to eat microwaved cheese with mustard on it. That was like her go-to snack. I don't know why.
Smartwatches make me feel like I'm a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
You have a smartwatch?
No, but Watney's asking about smartwatches. In my opinions, I I I I don't need one.
I don't need one, but a lot of
I
people
think
I
about it.
work with, have one, and like they text from it, and I don't know how that works at all. Like, how do you
Yeah.
type?
Well, I don't even know if you type. I think you just
No, they type on them. I swear to
really,
God. I swear
because
to God.
I would just whisper to myself, which is really what makes me feel like because yeah, exactly. Inspector Gadget shit.
See, no, when
There's three people at my job that have them, and they're constantly like it's two of them are girls that just always text each other anyways at work
while they're working at the same
while they're
time,
working at the same time.
is your restaurant that big that they need to be texting each other?
It's pretty big. Um, do they need to be doing that? Probably not.
Why not just get like those walkie-talkie headsets that they have at like fucking Applebee's and shit like that, and you guys can just talk from across the restaurant?
How many people does your restaurant seat? Bar and everything, if you had to guess.
I mean, I can do some quick math here, real quick. Hang on.
I'm just curious because I've been told that our restaurant is huge, but other than restaurants I've been to, I don't really know what to gauge it off of.
A fully seated restaurant, I would say.
I've only been to Shorty's like twice, so.
Are we including the patio or just like the main restaurant?
If we can include the patio if you want.
250.
Okay. I think we're pushing 350, including bar and patio. Because it's easily like 150 in the main dining room, another 100 upstairs, and lounge patio for sure, another 100.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just talking at like tables and stuff.
I don't know if I'm in the market or not yet, but I do feel I'm going to be tracked by the government
You're
if I get
already
one.
being tracked by the government, Watney. What are you talking about?
Simply by watching this show.
Yeah. Now that you typed it out, like they already know. Now they're just gonna be a lot more secretive about it.
Servers have fewer rules in that sense, Ed, because we don't actually handle the food. You know what I mean? We're not literally preparing the food.
Yeah.
Like the kitchen guys can't wear watches. Which is it's a kind of a strange rule if you really think about it.
What do you mean?
That they can't wear watches. I think it's just because you have to wash your hands often, and it's like if you're wearing a watch, you're probably not washing your hands very good.
Well, you're not washing your watch. I mean, like, if you wipe your butt with the same hand that your watch is on, that's getting close to your butt, and you're not washing your watch.
I guess that's also true. I don't want butt watching near my food.
Yeah, exactly. But also, on the topic of smartwatches, because smartwatches is a wider range than you think. Because I feel like there's a bunch of, I don't want to say Android smartwatches, but yeah, basically Android smartwatches that aren't Apple watches. And a lot of them do a lot of different things. Like you can get more basic ones that just like have like weather tracking services and stuff like that. I don't know. But my friend Austin has a really basic version of one.
That makes me want to get my dad a smartwatch, even though I don't think he has a very smart phone.
No, he got upgraded. He has a smarter
I
phone
know,
now.
but it's smarter. It's not smart. It's not like it's not just a fucking Android. It's like it's still kind of a brick.
Michael Kors makes a smartwatch.
Oh God, don't tell Elise that.
Hey, well now I want to look it up. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna make it.
I have a buddy who has like all these gadgets.
Oh, it comes in rose gold, Matt.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna text Elise.
Shut up.
I don't have her phone number. It's fine.
Here's the watch. Here's the Apple Pen. Pencil or
Yeah, that they have integrated into like one of their products. You can barely use it on anything.
is that true?
Yeah, they're working on integrating it to more of their product. They might have done that with their last what the hell's their meeting called? Not their meeting. The Apple announcement thing, PowerPoint, whatever.
I had the word and you fucked me.
Keynote?
No.
Presentation?
No. Fuck. Convention? No. What, the Michael Kors watches?
Keynote.
I need to look
Summit.
it up now. How much is the watch, Trev?
$350. That is actually
Okay.
pretty cheap.
That might be Elisa's next birthday present.
What about Christmas?
Or Christmas is closer, I guess. That'd be smarter.
And that's for the rose gold one. That's actually
She likes rose gold.
very cheap for the higher end one.
It's like the only watch she has is rose gold. She doesn't wear any.
Oh wait, hang
Shut
on.
up, Lonnie.
There's more expensive ones. I lied. Well, actually, I'm still only seeing $395 for the most expensive one so far. $495. Never mind. We're going up. We're getting there. Nope, I'm at the end of the list. $495, the most expensive one.
It's alright. As long as I don't have to get a purse again.
Silver tone smartwatch, and it looks like it has some diamonds on it.
Oh, gotta have diamonds on it.
But not like, can I pair a regular smartwatch with an iPhone, or does it have to be an Apple Watch? That's my question.
I am going to guess that the Apple Watches have to be with Apple phones.
Oh, no, I know Apple Watches have to be with iPhones, but my question is, what about other smartwatches? Can I use a different
And the text
smartwatch
is
brand with it?
bold.
That's what I need to find out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I doubt it.
Gotta Google it. That's honestly what this show is all about. It's Googling things.
Like, I don't think we're even at a point where I can plug a flash drive into my computer and then into Elisa's Mac and share files. So,
Oh, no, you can't. I mean, you can do, like, Word documents, but
so I highly doubt.
that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't go Android to Apple. They'd hate that.
How to use an Android Wear watch with an iPhone, and why you might want to. It's the title of this article. It's from macworld.com.
How to, in other words, you have to fucking break
Hack.
it. Hack.
We're hacking it. Okay, but at this point,
It's funny, Ed, that you said that right as he found the article that is answering that question.
I don't know, just based on the price points, I guess. If you can find a cheaper one that you like, why wouldn't you get that one?
Because it's not as simple. It's not as integrated. The whole point in being an Apple person is to have Apple everything.
I'm not an Apple person, though. I only have an iPhone.
Don't you think it would be more convenient if you had a Droid? Life in general?
Well, see, here's the thing, though. When I had to go... Oh, I just accidentally opened League of Legends. Oh, no. Oh no. The good thing is though, I don't think the stream showed that.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, we're just gonna close that real quick. My bad. See? Oh.
Pixel
Okay.
3.
So, here's the thing. 1 second. The phone I had before my iPhone was a pre-owned Galaxy Note 3. And I had this bad boy for like 3 years. And
Why'd you switch?
because it was old and like, hang on, let me look up the release date for
But
this.
why did you switch to iPhone? Why not get another Galaxy?
2 reasons. 1, because I was just like, I'm only gonna have this phone for a couple of years. Like, I'll give it a shot. And 2, because the girl I was dating at the time convinced me to buy an iPhone. Can you hear those fucking sirens? Holy shit.
Yes.
Wow, that's loud. That had to be like 6 cars.
We're swatting you right now, Trevor.
Please don't. I can barely handle my regular life. I don't need this in my life. So anyway, I was like, I guess I'll give an iPhone a shot. Why not? Like, I'm against like MacBooks. I don't like that shit at all. Or just like computers in general from Apple. But I was like, I'll give an iPhone a shot. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean, Big Rex, Ed? What does that mean?
Big recommendations.
Oh, yeah. No, I have the Pixel 2, and I fucking love it.
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of other phones I'll probably put in the running for my next phone.
Let's get the Pixel 3. Comes out next month.
Well, I just got this phone last July, so I'm gonna have this for a little while still, or at least until the battery starts to die. You know how iPhones do.
Steve, those are just they're leaving. Okay, headphone jacks are dying. Stop being an old man.
Samsung's holding on to it though. Samsung's holding on for dear life. But you're right, they are getting rid of them. That's just because it gives them more room to put other stupid shit in the phone.
It's also just a way to make the phone smaller. Like headphone jacks require more space. Galaxy S6 active for like 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, if it works and
4 years is a long time for a phone.
it really is.
I feel like most phones are meant to last 2 years.
Yeah, no, that's how they actually like make them. Like that's what Apple purposely does. They make it so that eventually they're
Apple is much worse. Like it's like
no,
a year.
yeah.
A year, and then like you're lucky to have a full battery last 1 day.
Headphone jacks are the most broken thing next to charger ports. Less input, less problems. There you go. Yeah. That's why they do a lot of wireless charging too.
That makes sense too.
I wouldn't be surprised if eventually they start just selling wireless charging packs instead of like plugged in chargers.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
In the near future.
Eventually there will be no ports on phones.
Yeah, it'll just be buttons. And then eventually probably no buttons. It'll just be like touch sliders.
5. Wow. It had a good life, Sparrow.
My mom just got rid of her iPhone 5 and upgraded to an iPhone 7, and holy shit, teaching her how to use the fingerprint scanner.
That's so funny.
Was insane. She couldn't get it to work, so I just kept, like, I grabbed her by the hand and I was like, give me your finger. And I just kept pushing it on the phone for her.
Steve, that shit is real too. I'm very convinced.
What one?
Throttling the old phones.
Oh, yeah. Like,
ugh.
When I sent that tweet from my Note 3 the other night, Steve, it took so long to open Discord to send you the screenshot from it. Like, I couldn't even believe it. They do or did sell wireless charging batteries. They. What do you mean? Like with the phone when you purchase it, Steve? Does that
It
mean
means they make it slow, babe, when the new phones come out.
yeah? In order to corner the old phone market into buying a new phone so that their service isn't slow anymore.
Precisely.
But come with most phones have built-in wireless charging nowadays, but they don't sell the wireless charging station with the phone. What I'm saying is in the near future, I wouldn't be surprised if they get rid of the charging port and just sell phones with the wireless charging. Like in it instead of a wired connection.
Mm-hmm. Smart glass is the future. Right?
Hey,
Let's talk
wait
about
a
smart glass. How do
second.
we all feel about smart glass? Is it going to be everywhere? Who did that commercial
What commercial?
where like you walk into your kitchen and like set your phone down on the counter and then it's like everywhere on the counter and
I have no clue, but if we can
you
find
didn't
it, I
see
want to
that?
see it.
Smart glass.
Hey, how come Ed's notification didn't pop up on on the stream? I never heard it go off. I have the alert box on, right? What if I redo it? Anything?
No.
What the hell? Hey, man.
Smart glass made by and Large.
I'm gonna fix this. Wait, did you find it?
No, I didn't find shit. But yeah, no, I mean it just smart glass just sounds super unnecessary.
Yeah, it does, honestly. It sounds
Smart
like
glass better fix my mirror.
that old Disney movie, Smart House. You remember that one?
Jesus.
Where the house comes to life? She's super overbearing.
Played by Jax's mom from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. Or Peggy Bundy from Married with Children,
Correct.
which is where I know her from. That
Waking
was.
up early on school days, huh?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I mean, it wasn't because I wanted to get up early, but because I had to. Because my drive to school was fucking 25 minutes.
Maybe we should pivot this into a old Disney movie review show.
Luck of the Irish. That's my first
Oh my
nominee.
god.
That was a favorite of mine.
What about the one where the guy turns into the merman?
That was the next one I was gonna say. The 13th Year. I'm pretty sure that's what that was called.
That is what it's called.
What a weird fucking movie that was. I don't even
It was
remember how that ends. Like
they were like pumping out Holes is not one of the movies we're talking about, baby. That is like a real big one.
yeah, that one was in. We're talking
Ones that
about
they were
Disney
like,
Channel original movies.
yes, they were like pumping them out once a month or something. Was it once a month or like once a week?
I think like every first Friday they had Disney Channel original movies or something. So how did that movie end? Did he stay a mermaid and continue his
like
life in the ocean?
Brink was the first one.
Holy fuck! Hang on. Is that the
But
kid?
the Halloween Town. Yep, Halloween Town.
It is. His name is Shay Starbuck.
Founder
That's
of Starbucks.
a hilarious name.
There's the Boogeyman one. That one freaked me out.
Oh, never mind. He changed his fucking name. What a. Okay. He's just a douche.
He changed his name to Starbuck.
Yeah. His his birth name is Cesare Sarnella. Cesare, maybe? Either way,
like
his
when
name now
imaginary
is Shay
friends
Starbuck, and I hate him.
when imaginary friends are forgotten, they turn into boogeymen.
Oh, I remember that one.
That's
That
a
one
great
was
one.
actually kind of scary.
Good premise. Oh, whoops.
Xenon had like 5 movies.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee really fast, guys.
Go for it. Oh, you're taking this with you. Or you're just turning it. There you go.
Can you see
If
it,
you
Kitchen?
can, yeah. I see all your bottles of alcohol. Let's criticize their kitchen, guys. I find it weird that you just have a small light bulb plugged into that stand. The stand looks like it belongs to a larger light bulb.
With this umbrella, it turns into my thingamajig.
Ah, there you go. I need to figure out how to fix this, though. Copy. Because I'm disappointed in... Wait a second. How do I fix it, though? I don't understand this. I'm upset because my notification didn't pop up for Ed Boy. Ed should be outraged right now.
Sure he is.
Oh, Twitch's was a good one. Ooh, yeah, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that one's a classic.
Who was the mom?
Let me look it up. It was Caroline Ray. Yeah, very throwbacky. What is this movie? My Best Friend is a Vampire from 1987.
That's very hot.
Idiot. A nerd. Figure out how to this to fucking work.
What about later? Later.
I must fix it. There's no way to do it.
Wait, The Thief and the Cobbler was the animated movie, right? Yeah, that wasn't Disney. That was something else.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
I broke it for a second. It's fine though. I like that when our cameras went off, the noodle bar was still behind you because you don't have your green screen up. Wait, Matthew Broderick was what? And The Thief and the Cobbler? Is that what he was in?
I think he was the cobbler. The gold balls.
I got it! There he is. Why is that so... Nailed it.
Ed! Thank you, sir,
Got it.
for following. Or is that a sub? That's a follow.
That is a follow. The sub noise is Jordan's reaction to a pentakill I got. And I love it. The best part was when he subscribed and he got to hear himself.
Baby, don't tell them about the one-eyed monster.
What's the one-eyed monster, Elise? I don't know what it is, and I want to know.
Trevor wants to know, babe.
High School Musical. High School Musical is only good for memes anymore, and hardly even for that.
Guys, I think we could write one of those Disney movies right now, right here. Let's do it. Let's come up with a concept.
Okay, real quick, what's our setting though? Do we want like
well, it has to be like young teen, like 13, 14-year-olds.
Okay, but do we want like a school setting or a suburban setting, or like what's our
Let's do it on a farm.
farm? Okay, so
we're 13. We're on a farm.
Okay, and
all we want to do is just move to the big city.
Yeah, and the opening scene is us herding chickens.
Us herding chickens?
Herd. Like we're rounding them up to get them back in the coop. It's a Saturday morning, and we're complaining about. No, not like we're hurting them.
All right. Yep. I like Scarecrow Comes to Life.
I'm pretty sure that's already a movie, a Disney Channel movie.
No.
I'm almost positive.
I don't think so. And he's gonna make us realize why we don't appreciate the farm as much as we should.
Scarecrow comes to life and has to go to school.
And has to, yes.
He lives our nightmare.
The parents seem to think that he's just some other kid.
We dress up the Scarecrow as us.
He just can't pass math. Wait, I got it. The Scarecrow, since we used our old clothes, is us. It's just us, but a Scarecrow form. And we think we can use the Scarecrow to run away from home, and the Scarecrow will just live our boring life. And then what happens? Until we realize, oh my god, we're fucking 13. We can't run away to the city. And when we try to come back, the Scarecrow's like, nah, bitch. This is my life now.
Yeah, and then you gotta kill it.
Then you gotta kill the Scarecrow.
Oh, no, you don't kill the Scarecrow. You just change its clothes to somebody else's clothes so it impersonates them.
That's awful. We have a scene where the Scarecrow pins us up in the cornfield.
This isn't a Disney Channel movie anymore, I feel like.
This got dark.
Yeah. That could be TV PG if you loosen the language up a bit.
I agree, actually.
There's a magic lair under the farm.
Full of more scarecrows.
It's an army.
Sounds like Face Off.
Wait, hang on. This just became Windy Woo Homecoming Warrior, I feel like. You remember that one?
How did it just become that?
Because, like, underneath her high school, there was, like, an army of those, like, Chinese cement statues. But now it's just scarecrows. Oh, yeah. We just kind of ripped it off. What other, like... Hey, got it. But now, what's the resolution of that movie, though? Like, do we kill the Scarecrow? Do we just, like... Do we figure out how to drain it of its magic powers?
Starting a scarecrow community. Scarecrows are people, too.
We...
Terracotta.
Put the Scarecrow inside of... nothing. I got nothing. Kill it with fire. There you go.
Scarecrow Tinder.
Scarecrow dies, and we learn to love our family. Yeah, that's about it. Like
It's like
Goosebumps, but happy. Kind of.
Goes to the Emerald City.
One
All right,
second.
titles. We need titles.
Um.
Scare growing up.
No.
Scare bro. Field of Nightmares.
No, that's too scary. I feel like, because I would be scared of that. Man, fuck. Got nothing. Drawn blank.
Made of hay. I like that. Heart made of hay.
Field of Dreams.
Everyone likes Field of Dreams, Steve. If you build it, they will come.
Where's some scarecrow puns? Hang on.
What are you doing? What are you Googling scarecrow puns?
That's exactly what I googled. Man, these are all bad.
You better start reading some of those.
Why did the Scarecrow win the Nobel Prize? This is just a joke, it's not a pun.
Why?
He was outstanding in his field.
Keep them coming.
What is the Scarecrow's favorite hairstyle?
What?
Cornrows. Hi, Elise. Hi, Elise. Let's have a garden party. Let us turn up the beat.
You want coffee, baby? You don't want coffee? Did you hear what I'm getting you for Christmas?
I don't want.
Even if it's by Michael Kors?
No, you're gonna fail. Another.
I'm gonna fail?
I don't want another watch.
Watney, you were wrong!
I don't like jewelry, Matt.
You can't blame Watney
It's
for
not
it.
jewelry, it's a smartwatch, you goon!
I have one watch.
It's a smartwatch by Michael Kors!
It's both.
I was gonna do so good! Go get the cinnamon rolls by the front door. Get the cinnamon rolls by the front door, god damn it!
You know, probably wasn't the best idea to talk about it on the stream.
Go. Do you want one? Yeah. Why not?
I'll take one. Just kidding. I don't like cinnamon rolls.
What are you, some kind of monster?
No, I just don't like cinnamon.
They smell good.
Carrot thinks so.
Yes, she does. Come here, bubbies. Come here, bubbies.
She's like, don't
Come
touch
say
me.
hi.
Give me the rolls.
Come say hi, come on. Come here. Come here. Oh, butthole.
Wait. What about Elise and an avocado, Watney? I have no idea what is she referring to?
And you haven't seen that video? An avocado. Thanks.
Oh yeah, that one.
They like give the kid an avocado, like trying to make him cry, but he's just the sweetest kid in the world.
Thanks. I got it now. Oh, smartwatch. Thanks.
Thanks.
She just really hates it.
Come here, boobies. Come here. Come here.
You know, just get matching
Here's the boobies.
smartwatches for Christmas, Matt.
First.
It'll be easy. Hey Matt, can you do that thing where like you put the dog through the shirt, but the dog's head is your head instead?
I think it's just too small.
Just get a smaller shirt. Get one of Elisa's shirts. Yeah, get her a wrist sundial.
A smaller shirt.
Yeah.
Trev, why do you have all other emojis turned off?
Do?
Hey, how come I'm not subbed anymore?
If you did it with Prime, it doesn't renew automatically. I don't have other emojis off, do I? In Discord or in...
Oh, never mind. I figured it out.
Bum, 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 bum. I have the Goosebumps theme song stuck in my head now. Bum, 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 bum.
What Instagram video? What are we talking about? Oh,
With Carrot in her
and her
clothes.
shirt. Yeah. She has so we also got her a shark costume and a hot dog costume as well.
She's already a weenie.
She's a little weenie.
Yeah, dress her up like one.
What are you looking
People
at?
don't mistake it.
You just melting? You tired now? You tired, baby?
I want a dog. Someone sent me a dog for Christmas. But like
Trevor, let me tell you right
good
now.
one.
Don't get a dog.
I need it.
You can't do anything. You put the shark costume on. You literally can do nothing ever.
Matt's busy
you have
right
to
now.
go
At
home
least
and
you
feed
have
the
to
dog.
do it.
You have to go home and feed the dog. You can't go on trips because who's gonna take care of the dog?
I'll take it with me.
You can't do that.
I will. See, here's where.
Because what if she's a bad dog like Carrot?
No, it's gonna be the most well-trained dog. And here's the thing.
I'm sure it is.
Hang on. You ever see the live-action Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that, where my dog dresses
Talks.
up as an old lady.
Solves crimes.
No, she's gonna be mute. Duh. It's gonna be easy. We'll just be like, hey, this is my grandma. She's deaf, and if you ask her a question, she probably won't reply. So don't ask her any questions and let us on the plane. Simple. How did you not think of this, Matt? You rap? What's that thing
No,
called?
you can't escape.
What's that thing called where swaddling? You just dress Carrot up like a baby, and then you swaddle her.
I
And
don't
then
need
boom.
your help. No, not
Okay.
Trevor.
All right,
You're like-
whatever. All right.
Hear it?
Steve says when he's there, you have to leave Elise at the apartment.
It's true.
You take
Steve,
care
do you know
of
Elise almost took a trip while you were going to be here?
on purpose?
Can you believe that?
I changed it for you, Stove.
Sparrow said, yes, Elise, make Carrot cuter.
And everyone.
Yes.
She's
She's
really
Very,
pissed off.
here, let go.
She's very unhappy right now.
It's okay.
Poor Garrett.
That hood is very loose.
It's a large shark face.
Yeah, at least
We
when
don't
can Ed
believe-
come visit? When can I come visit?
I don't know why you haven't.
Yeah, I don't know why either. I have a trip to Seattle planned before I have a trip to LA planned. Don't hate me.
Oh, boy.
Smacking you in the face, man.
Yeah, she's
Did-
good at that.
Massive disrespect on Carrot's end, honestly. Sure, we can go together, but it won't be until, like, next year. Are you gonna let me sleep on the couch or something, at least? Because I ain't got no place to go. Just show up. Don't even ask. Yeah, that's kind of what Matt did to my sister. It was just like, hey, what are you doing on Tuesday?
Yep.
She was like teaching my first graders why. Second graders. He was like,
I
I'm
was
going to
like,
be in
yeah.
Texas. And she immediately ran down to the principal's office and she was like, I need off next week. It's like my cousin from LA is coming to visit. You like my Taylor impression? You just
I gave her. It actually is pretty good.
contort your face a little bit and sound slightly panicked all the time.
It really is your sister. Last time I went, I gave her plenty of notice. We wound up spending like 2 whole days together.
Yeah, because 2 whole days is enough time.
Galveston, that was that. Are you doing Taylor again?
Yeah.
Contort
hang on,
is
hang
a
on.
funny word.
I got a good one. You ready? I need time to plan out my schedule, Matthew.
Yeah. And really, Matthew. Like, just say Matthew.
Matthew Allen! I need time to sort my things out. I'm a teacher now.
God. Oh my God, Matthew.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Elise was the bridesmaid in a wedding in Texas. That's why I got to hang out with my cousin. Elise was just getting yelled at for 2 days while I was having fun and getting drunk with your sister.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Who's a puppy? Who's my little shark? Who's my little shark? Baby shark,
Cheers.
do 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 do.
Don't
Baby
do
shark, do
this to
do 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 do.
That song is everywhere now, and I fucking hate it. Yeah, Taylor. I don't know why Taylor is big on full names. It's weird.
Yeah. Steven.
She also calls Uncle Doyle Doyle Jean all the time. I think it's because she's a teacher now, honestly. She's just big on like scolding people. And to do that, she needs full names. And then when I piss her off all the time, yeah, she always just says Trevor Dane.
Yeah, she does.
But I don't care, so I just keep pissing her off more. It's easy. It really is.
That is murder, Sparrow. You would murder a baby?
Wait, what?
That's old lady energy. Get off my lawn! Run, Carrot, run, be free. You think I'm gonna take this off you? I'm not.
She wants
That's
you to.
adorable.
That's
I
why
know she
she's
does.
smacking you in the face with her tail.
I should do that anyways.
Her tail is so thin, it's kind of funny.
Sometimes it really fucking hurts when it gets you good. Like she really
dude.
gets it going.
Like, small dogs have like whips for tails, and big dogs have like their fucking clubs to beat
Her
you with.
breed, they usually cut them off, but I think that's twisted.
Inhumane.
But I get why.
She's really fucking tempting me.
Also, guys, we I don't know why we haven't talked about this. Is this staying or
I
where's
want.
it going?
You're so close. Let me just say this real quick. You're so close to having like street magician facial hair. You know?
You mean, well, that's like the whole thing, isn't it?
You need not really all the way around, because then that's just a goatee.
Just all the way
Need-
down, but no chin in the middle.
No. Mustache. And then soul patch kinda. Not like a soul patch, but like thicker. Hang on. I actually have a picture.
Oh, I know what you mean now. Yeah.
Because my friend Danny, who you know, there's a picture that he has with his facial, where he had facial hair for a short time, and I always said he looks like a shitty street magician in it.
Sparrow, that's a good way to get yourself banned.
What happened?
Nothing. Think My Dad 2013. Yes, I know what you mean. Except, like your father, I probably will have to wait until I'm like 36 before I'm able to actually get this going proper.
I've never really seen your dad with facial hair. How's he do with that?
My dad?
Yeah.
You're right. He has never had facial hair.
Maybe I'll just
Honestly,
ask him.
It's very possible that he can only just, like, actually,
I've seen him with like stubble, and it looks like it would grow in pretty full. Like it looks
I'm
like
gonna
he's
say-
got coverage.
I'm going to say when I turned when he turned when he was like 35 is probably when it was real like nice and all of his face. I don't think he's always had a whole lot going on. I think Michael's facial hair, he gets it from our dad, whereas like me and Steve get it from our mom's side. I think.
Yeah. Mike's facial hair is actually starting to come
Garrett.
in pretty good. I gotta say.
Shh. Yeah, but it's a red, so.
It's like getting to brown now. It's honestly pretty close. Oh, not Instagram photos.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Fuck is it?
Garrett, it's children playing. Okay, let them play.
When I hear kids screaming outside my house, I scream back and tell them to shut up. I just stay in my chair though because I don't want them to like, see me. I don't want them to see the hermit that I have become. That's an old ass picture. You guys want to see a picture of me right before the Christmas party incident happened? Can I just like copy this? I can copy the. Okay. No, I can't. If I open image,
It's. I mean, that's the Crociata gene, Ed. We just don't grow it. It just doesn't work properly.
That was. Oh wow, what a link that was.
It's an interesting one.
The picture of me right before.
You got your stomach pumped?
I didn't get my stomach pumped. They only stuck an IV in me, and it cost me $2,000.
It's an expensive IV. Trev, you have a lot of these expensive faux pas.
Like what? What's my other one?
You ran your car off the road?
Oh yeah. Not on purpose or anything.
Your dad. I was home, like, I think a couple weeks later. And when he came over to my dad's. Oh, Uncle Tom.
Wait,
What's
what
he
happened?
doing right now? He talked mad shit about you.
Where?
At my dad's.
When? When you were home?
Yeah. I don't think you
Where?
were there yet.
What the hell was he talking about?
About your car.
Oh. Yeah, well, he has no right to be mad at me for that. I mean, like,
About
come
how
on.
he basically said how you should have chased that other guy down and murdered him.
Okay,
Steve
my
was there.
my
Steve was there.
airbags.
It was weird, wasn't it, Steve?
Thanks for defending me, guys.
We were just. There's no defending you to your father. He was in a mode, Trev.
He was probably already drunk when he got there.
Probably. Oh yeah, he definitely was because they went golfing that morning.
Yeah, so he was drunk when he got there.
Yeah, so it was just like a nice drunken Uncle Tom of being like, "Oh, Trevor. Oh, I swear, Trevor. Oh."
Yeah, I hate that shit. Like,
of course you do.
Explain to me what logic he has in being mad.
There was none.
He's
Like,
mad at me because I avoided death. Like,
yeah, you got ran off the road.
almost certain death. I didn't get ran off the road. I avoided hitting somebody who. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
they swerved into your lane. I thought, isn't that what happened?
No, what happened was I was driving, and I don't know why I wasn't even following them that close. They just like slammed on their brakes, and I couldn't react fast enough. So when I hit my brakes, I was like, okay, I can either hit this car in front of me, going however fast I'll be going by the time I hit them, or I can swerve into this ditch and possibly not die. So I chose not death and swerved to avoid it, and the guy that was in front of me just drove off. My dad decided to assume that I got brake checked and wouldn't listen to me when I tried to explain that that's not what happened. So he decided it was my fault that I got brake checked. Perfect logic there. No? So, like, I'm just left on, like, the side of the road. Car still runs just fine. But like
She just has a bunch of bags out the windows.
my curtain airbags were down, so I just pinned them up with my visors and I drove home. And then I took my car to the shop. It makes sense, right? But then no, I tried to explain it to my dad and he's like, "No, you were following too close and you got brake checked. The guy's an asshole and it's your fault." And I was like, "But it's not."
But that's not what happened.
I was like, "It's my car. I'm gonna pay for it. Why are you mad?" Like, I understand I fucked up. I understand the consequences that I have. Why are you mad at me?
Yeah,
The only
I'm
person
already,
that should be mad at me
Dad.
is myself.
Dad, I'm already fucked here. I'm out $2,000.
$5,000.
$5,000. Jesus, you don't need airbags, Trev. Just cut them off.
I was out $5,000. That's funny.
Yes, it's broken, so I'm drinking out of it. It doesn't work no more. Makes a good coffee mug though.
But yeah, I was like,
This is actually a really funny story. It was Christmas, and I opened up the box, and on the outside of the box is just a picture of a camera lens. And Elise had gotten me this for Christmas, and I opened it up, and I was just like, because I thought she had got me a new camera lens. I was like, oh my god, because camera lenses are like $800. I was like, holy shit. And then and she realized what was happening, and she was like, oh no. She was like, oh no. And then I opened it up and I was like, oh, it's great. I love it.
The disappointment.
I was like, oh, an avocado.
Thanks. Did she at least give you something like...
No,
I mean-
she got me this chair that year. This gaming chair.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a good present.
This is a dope present.
Yeah. And a poor fish. Yeah, I mean, god damn it. Now we're talking about buying stuff, and I just bought this Switch last week, but now you want me to look... Now you got me feeling like I want to go buy something. I can't.
I want
have
a
no
Switch,
money
but
left.
like, I just can't justify spending money on a Switch.
No, I mean, are you guys coming home around the holidays, or?
I don't think so.
Are
Especially not if we get a Switch.
I mean, yeah, because that's like the price of your tickets right there.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on when you come home, at least.
I always prefer to come in the summer anyways. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, until you come here when it's like 96 and then go home and it's, you know...
Yeah, that happened this year.
117 degrees or however fucking hot it was. What was I just looking at? To get a desk. Ugh. From where? Downtown? And how big is it?
I need a new desk.
Are you using me for my car?
And your company.
My Jeep? In my company. I'm not building a desk today. I got other shit I gotta do. Like stay home and drink alcohol.
No, yeah, that's the main reason I like coming home in the summer is because it literally doesn't get dark in Ohio until like 10 p.m.
Oh yeah, there's that. But that's a big reason of why I don't like summer and why I prefer like fall and winter hours. Because it's like, you look outside during the summer and you're like, oh, it's still light outside. I have plenty of time left in my day. But then you look at the clock and it's 10:30.
Yeah, but that's why it's great because like I feel like stuff closes appropriately too. Like, you know what I mean? Like it feels like stuff is open longer.
But then, here's my reasoning though. Because in winter, in the fall, it gets
I'm
dark.
helping you state the need to spend money.
Sure, I guess. But anyways, in the fall and winter, it gets dark at like 4:30, and you're like, oh man, my day's almost over. And then you look at the clock and it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, and you're like, oh shit, I have all day left still. Hell yeah.
Well, here, like the longest the day is like 8:30.
All year round?
No, not all year round. In the summer or in the winter, it gets dark at like 4:30.
Yeah, that's like the same here.
No, except I'm losing 2 hours in the summer.
Oh, what is that? I can't read it. I couldn't read it fast enough.
Yeah, LA could never. If it was 9 p.m. and light out, like
I'm just gonna say Bonnie. Bonnie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You're a fantastic human. I'm just making that based off of the follow. You haven't said anything in chat, I don't think so. Further investigation is required.
yes, but our standards for Fantastic Human are pretty low, so
I mean, look at us.
your city could never. But yeah.
The first time Elise came to Ohio was 9 p.m. and light out. She got scared.
She was confused. We were
Why?
driving because we got stuck in Chicago, so we just decided to rent a car and drive the rest of the way.
Oh, I remember. Wasn't that Michael's graduation party year?
It would have been that year, yeah. And it was probably about it was almost 10 p.m. I think it was like 10 to 10, and the sun was like just now. It was like just now, like dusk. And she was like, "What is going on?" That was the same car ride where we're driving through Indiana, and I was just like, we could pull up into one of these houses, murder everyone, and drive away, and we would never get caught.
I don't know about that.
Unless they like shot us first, because out there people own guns and stuff. But I'm just saying, like, because of how random that occurrence would be, how could we possibly get caught?
I guess I just don't have a good grasp on how, like,
If it's a random murder, guys, I'm ready. I'm gonna terrify you right now. If it is a complete stranger that murders you, they will not get caught.
I'm gonna
If
disagree.
there's no motive, and they have not been caught of a crime prior, it is almost impossible to catch. Why do you think there are serial killers?
Because people think it's fun. They need more ideas for Netflix original series.
There are serial killers. The reason they become serial, the reason they get away with multiple, is because typically they kill people that have nothing to do with them.
There's plenty of
serial
serial killers who haven't been caught.
They get caught because they do it too much, or they
get bored and leave clues on purpose.
Exactly. Yes, they because they want to. As fucked up as that sounds.
For every one episode of a murder show, there's like 15
Yes,
other serial killers.
Thank you, Steve. Yes, they get caught 7 bodies later.
Yeah. But like Matt said, that's when they start to get bored and start leaving clues on purpose because they want to like annoy the police. Like, how many unsolved murders out there do you think belong to one person?
The reason we started this conversation is because I was saying, like, when we were driving through Indiana in the middle of nowhere, we could have pulled up to one of those houses, killed everyone inside, and drove away, and no one would have suspected us.
No, see, that's like cheating to go out of the country. I'll agree with Steve and go out of state, but out of the country, that's like cheating.
Out of the country it really makes it safe, that's for sure. But really, out of state is plenty far enough.
The U.S. is fucking huge. People underestimate how big the U.S. is. Honestly,
100 miles from where you live, and you're solid.
Because they're only going to be looking in like the area of the city.
Because think about it, like cops, the first places they check. This is a very dark turn, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Literally, because we were talking about light before.
Literally, all you do is they check family and friends first. Those are the original suspects.
Ed said, "Don't break the rules of homicide, guys."
Move to Colorado, but if you're living by yourself, get a gun.
So, I'm gonna jump back to the topic of.
I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but go ahead.
Hours in lighting. I guess I just don't understand what it's like in other places, really. Because I still don't understand why Elise was scared of the sun not setting until 10 p.m.
It's just bizarre, is all.
I just feel like in the same season that happens everywhere. I guess I was assuming. Like in the U.S.
This way, man, Alaska has a month of daytime and a month of nighttime.
No, I know that.
Like,
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
isn't that bizarre? It's because Just because it's less of a stretch doesn't mean it's any less weird. It's still bizarre.
No,
To be
I mean
somewhere-
that's just because like I get that because Alaska is so much farther north.
Think about it this way. Elise, up until that moment, had never been somewhere where it was 10 p.m. and light out.
Yeah, I just kind of assumed that.
So
like,
that's why it freaked her out.
Well, I get that part. What I'm saying is, I guess I just never thought of like Texas or LA being like in that much of a different spot from Ohio where that wouldn't be a thing.
Right.
Like, what was the latest at that point that she had seen the sun up at her setting?
I would guess 8:30-ish, 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh man, it's like one of those deep sneezes where you can feel it like way back here. You know?
Was it 30 Days of Night, Steve? I think is what the vampire movie was called. Fantastic vampire movie. All I picture is sun. That's basically what it is.
I mean, that's what I was like thinking too, Ed. Is that's why it also partly confused me. I was just like,
Have we all seen Nocturnal Animals, by the way?
Like an owl?
No, the movie. There's a movie called I Hate You.
No,
well, there's this part of Texas that exists where you have no cell service, and it's like, how many hours is it, babe? Like, it's got to be like 6 hours of driving with zero cell service, and there's no cities, there's just nothing. It's just desert. And like to think about like what could possibly happen in that area.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy.
It's super creepy. Elise has made that drive more than once, and I told her I would never make that drive without a gun.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that either.
I had friends who made that drive, and they were pulled over by a police officer for no reason. He arrested them, drove him back to the I thought that was how Texas was all over. Drove them back to the police station, which looked to be just like the guy's house, took them down into his basement where he had a makeshift like cell, locked them in the cell for about 2 hours, came back down, let them out, and said, "You're free to go."
Huh?
Never told them why he was arresting them, never told them anything. Like, that guy could have fucking murdered them, and no one would have known about it.
Like,
all because he was driving a cop car in a cop uniform. So they just kind of did what he said.
There's a number you can call. I don't remember what it is, but like when you get pulled over or when you see the lights go on behind you, you don't even have to stop right away. You can call that number, they'll answer and tell you if that's a real cop car behind you. Oh, but shit, if there's no cell service, you're fucked then.
Yeah, exactly. There's no cell service. There's nothing. And that's where it happened. It was in that dead zone.
But yeah, you're fucking right. Anything could happen there. That's nuts. But yeah, there's like a number you can call where they will confirm if it's a real cop car behind you, and then you can pull over, and if it's not, they'll send a cop car to your GPS location.
Right. So I don't think I could ever live in like the middle of nowhere.
Hell fucking no. Hell no, I could not. I am 1,000 times more terrified to live in like a countryside setting than in a big city. Just for like scary murder reasons. Like, honestly, I'd live in Chicago. I'd live in like the depths of Chicago before I would live in the countryside with like no streetlights.
Where people are like, yeah, but there's murders in Chicago all the time.
There's also scary fucking serial killers that don't get caught all the time in the suburbs of Texas.
But guess what? Like, there's no one's going to like
areas.
Fucking random. Those murders aren't random. They're fucking gang related.
Yeah.
If I don't join a gang, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. If I Jesus Christ. It's not like people are running around downtown Chicago just like shooting up the sidewalks. They're targeted. You know what crazy fucking people do for fun in the rural areas of the middle of fucking nowhere? Murder people. That's what they do.
You're just another body.
You can get murdered. Yeah, exactly. I could get murdered right now. This 8-second. Oh wait, no. Me and Matt have our video chat going now. So I mean,
But-
like Matt would know in real time if someone came up behind me. I guess.
That's true. Yeah. But if I lived in the middle of nowhere in the country, you're a good neighbor. If I lived in the middle of nowhere,
In the country, you're a good target, not a good
I,
neighbor.
I would be sitting up late waiting for someone to come because I have bad anxiety.
Man, I was just thinking about something. I totally slipped my mind. It had to do with murders. And it had. Oh! I got it. You ever hear of that town where there's like. This dude was like the town bully, basically. And everyone fucking hated him. And, like, people legit hated this guy and wanted him dead. But nobody could do anything.
Please stop.
Nobody could do anything because this guy was just like this massive brute of a man. And then just like one day, 100 people from the town like circled his car outside of the grocery shop he was in. And then there was a gunshot and he was dead. And nobody in the town, like everybody saw the murder happen, but nobody in the town would give up the name of the person that did it because everybody hated this guy that much.
What the fuck?
So, like, they just dropped the investigation.
Moral of that story, don't be a dick.
Yeah, it was in a small town where, like, everybody knew the cops and everything. And so, like, they did an investigation, but everybody said that they didn't see anybody shoot. So, yeah, he got murdered in his car, sitting next to his wife with, like, 100 townspeople just watching him. It was basically
about
a
his
public
wife?
execution.
His wife didn't say who fucking did it?
No, because it came from behind them, so she didn't see it. Or, I mean, like, her only chance of seeing it was if, like, she saw them in the rearview mirror or something.
That's terrifying.
But I'd imagine the person who did it was sitting, like, behind some people in the crowd, too, not just, like, right in the front and pulled a gun. Yeah, shit's fucking nuts. So on that lovely topic, I think it's a good time to call it for today.
Yep. Was your pleasure, guys? Don't get murdered.
Always a pleasure. Stay alive, guys. Stay alert. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.